Once upon a time, in the heart of the rich, sun-kissed lands of Africa, there was a small village called Kijani. The village was surrounded by lush green hills and sparkling blue rivers. The people of Kijani lived in harmony with nature, cultivating the land and celebrating the spirits of their ancestors. Among them was a unique child named Zuri. Zuri was born under a brilliant blue sky, with the sun shining brightly as if the heavens were welcoming her into the world. From the moment she took her first breath, it was clear that she was special. Her hair was not like any other, it grew naturally in beautiful, thick locks that twisted and turned in elegant patterns. The elders in Kijani called her Dada, a term of endearment and respect, for it meant she was blessed. As Zuri grew, her hair became a source of wonder and admiration. Children would gather around her, mesmerized by the way sunlight glinted off her spirals. "Your hair brings the rain," they would chant, believing it had magical powers. The women in the village would often ask for Zuri's help to adorn their hair for festivals, braiding her locks into intricate designs. However, not everyone appreciated Zuri and her natural beauty. Far away, in a neighboring village called Kivu, there lived a woman named Nyota who was envious of Zuri's gift. Nyota was known for her vanity. She spent hours perfecting her appearance with herbs and oils, yet her heart was as dark as storm clouds. Why should Zuri have all the attention? Nyota grumbled to herself. "I will show them." One day, Nyota traveled to Kijani, disguising herself as a humble traveler. She approached the village square where Zuri was playing with the other children, her hair glimmering in the sunlight. "What a lovely child you are," Nyota said sweetly, masking her true intentions. "I have heard tales of your magical hair. Might it grant me beauty as well?" Zuri smiled kindly. "I believe beauty comes from within. But if you'd like, I can share the secrets of my hair care." Nyota feigned appreciation but inwardly plotted her deception. "Oh, how generous of you. Tell me everything." As Zuri shared her simple routines, washing her hair in river water, weaving in flowers from the fields, and singing to the winds, Nyota listened carefully, taking mental notes. With her ego inflated, she left Kijani, intending to replicate Zuri's beauty. But as days turned into weeks, Nyota's efforts brought her nothing but misery. Instead of the glorious locks she desired, her hair became tangled, brittle, and unkempt. Her jealousy transformed into rage. She could not stand how Zuri's beauty continued to thrive in the hearts of everyone in Kijani. Something had to be done. Nyota devised a wicked plan. She would visit Kijani once more, but this time with dark intentions. As the harvest festival approached, when the villagers' spirits were high, she would unleash her trickery to ruin Zuri's joy. A week before the festival, Nyota returned, still posing as a traveler. This time, she brought a basket filled with colorful fruits, claiming they were gifts from the gods. "These are enchanted fruits, they will enhance your beauty," she proclaimed, offering the basket to Zuri and the villagers. "Eat this, and you will become like the flowers that bloom only at night, beautiful and mysterious." Curious yet cautious, some villagers hesitated, but Zuri, sensing something was amiss, raised her hand. "We should not eat anything we do not understand. Let's ask the elders first." This infuriated Nyota. "How dare you question me? Do you want to be the only one without beauty?" she shouted, her voice rising. The villagers, caught between Zuri's wisdom and Nyota's fiery words, began to murmur among themselves. "Zuri is only lucky because of her hair," one villager finally exclaimed, and another added, "What if Nyota is right? Maybe we can look even better." Within the chaos, a wise elder named Jumba stepped forward. He wore a necklace made of beads and had seen many seasons of life. "Enough," Jumba said firmly. "Zuri speaks the truth. We must not be swayed by envy. Let us consult the spirits before we take any action." The villagers agreed, and Jumba led them to the sacred grove, a place where their ancestors whispered through the rustling leaves. As they gathered, Jumba called upon the spirits for guidance. Suddenly, a gust of wind swirled around them, carrying with it the whispers of their ancestors. "Beauty is not in the hair or fruits," a voice echoed. "It lies in kindness, wisdom, and honesty. Protect the giver, for jealousy breeds darkness. Hearing the spirits, Zuri felt a sense of comfort wash over her. We must trust the process and embrace who we are, she said, looking at Nyota with compassion. Your beauty does not diminish if it shines from within. We can help each other. Nyota, however, was not so easily swayed. Filled with fury at being exposed, she transformed from a mere envious woman to a sorceress intent on revenge. Turning to face Zuri, Nyota shouted, "If you will not bow to my beauty, I will curse you. Wisdom will turn to despair, kindness into cruelty, and you will see the darkness of this world." Immediately, dark clouds gathered over Kijani, and lightning struck down, splitting a tree in the grove. The villagers screamed in fear, and the air became thick with dread. Zuri's heart raced, for she knew they were in danger. Jumba stepped forward, his voice steady. "We must unite our strength, together we are powerful." The villagers joined hands, encircling Zuri, and chanted words of protection, calling upon the spirits for hope and light. As the words echoed through Kijani, something remarkable happened. Zuri felt the warmth of her ancestors surround her, filling her with strength. Suddenly, her hair began to glow, shimmering like the shimmering stars above. The light radiated outward, pushing against the darkness Nyota had conjured. Taken aback, Nyota tried to wield her power, but she was no match for the collective energy of the villagers. The spirit voices grew louder, and the once declining village of Kijani transformed into a sanctuary of light. Zuri turned to Nyota with love in her eyes. "You do not need jealousy. You can feel joy with us." In that moment, Zuri's compassion pierced Nyota's heart. The darkness around her began to dissolve, revealing the lonely woman she really was, full of insecurities and unfulfilled dreams. As the villagers chanted, Nyota felt a flicker of warmth that she had long forgotten. Realizing her foolishness, Nyota fell to her knees. "I am sorry," she cried out. "I sought beauty, but all I found was loneliness and rage." The villagers released her from the web of despair, and light enveloped her, turning her fears into courage. "Come back to the light, Nyota," Zuri whispered, extending her hand. "Together, we can build beauty from kindness." Overwhelmed by emotion, Nyota grasped Zuri's hand tight. As their connection strengthened, a bond formed between them, and Kijani shunned the darkness that had tried to invade them. The storm clouds vanished, making way for a brilliant sun. The villagers rejoiced, embracing Nyota with open arms. From that day forward, she learned to appreciate the beauty within every soul and transformed her envy into admiration. As seasons changed, Zuri and Nyota became the closest of friends, teaching others the values of compassion and unity. Their partnership inspired tales passed down through generations, reminding everyone that true beauty shines brightest from within. Zuri, the Dada, not only kept her magical locks but shared her gift with the world. Her hair became a legend, no longer just a sign of beauty but a symbol of strength in unity. Whenever she danced under the sun during the harvest festival, her laughter echoed through the hills, and the spirits of Kijani rejoiced. And so, the story of Dada Zuri and her journey with Nyota became an everlasting legend, a reminder that even the most powerful darkness can be transformed with kindness, understanding, and love. And the winds still carried their song, whispered through every tree, and echoed in every heart, inspiring all who would listen. True beauty lies within, let your spirit shine, and the world will see. If you enjoyed this story, kindly subscribe, like, and share the video to your friends and family.